Hey guys, it's Jess and I'm back here with another video. Obviously this is a planning video. I'm going to go over the planning for January as well as my beginning of the year goals / resolutions, whatever you want to call them. Before we get into planning, I did want to let you guys know about a couple of upcoming things. The first one is I'm going to be in another of the pin trading loop giveaway things. That one starts on the 4th with Leah from Urban Liam, and my video will go up on the 9th, so be on the lookout for that. Also on the 9th, I'm going to be doing my very first live video, which will be a planner live. So it's going to be a discussion about people and different planners, and I have a whole host of amazing people to share with you. So I have Dizney Kitty's actually going to be there. We have the Dizney housewife, Karen from Karen's USA Adventures, and then we have Oh Hello Robin and the Dizney sisters, as well as Enchanted Rita and the Dizney Queen. So I think you guys are going to really enjoy that. It's going to be a lot of fun for me, and I'm really looking forward to it. So let's get into this kit. And let's see the mistake I did off the bat with this kit. So I thought I ordered the Sunday start, but evidently I ordered the Monday start. So yeah, I thought about just cutting off the days of the week down there, but I don't think I can do it in a straight line, and then that would bother me. So instead, I am going to, heaven help me, renumber my entire month to match. So I'm going to do that really quick. We'll put on some good music, and here we go.
Now that I'm looking back, I can see all the signs I tried to fill in the cracks that were spreading in my mind, but I was all out of hope, lost in an endless maze. The emptiness had unfolded just like a void, but you broke the coldness somehow and lit up a flame. And ooh, I was done feeling hopeless, screamed out loud because it felt impossible in my bones, like getting blood out of a stone on my own. But you came around and removed the thorn in my soul. You guided me out of the storm. I found home in your arms of gold, in your arms of gold, in your arms of gold. It's funny how easily a life can be torn apart. Why couldn't I simply see that I was sick at heart and I am in deep debt? The climb we did was unreal. You made me so speechless. I just can't believe it. You broke the coldness somehow and lit up a flame. And ooh.
All right, we're going to, I just put in the two videos that I have already discussed, which are the pin loop video and the planner live in here. I put goals over here because I want to keep track of my monthly YouTube goals in this column, I've decided, because it's kind of been dead space up until now. And I'm planning to do things just a little bit different. I've figured some new things out, and we're going to try some new planning techniques. That being said, I usually do an unboxing on Mondays. I know that this Monday I would like to do the 2020 pens. I have those. The pen event pens I still haven't opened, so I'm going to put those down. I actually have a lot of pens, a whole drawer full. But I think I'm going to put that on the 18th because I actually have some Christmas pens yet to unbox, and I think I'm going to do that on the 11th. I may end up switching this up after this month, but I think I'm going to go Monday and Thursday, and then a Saturday plan with me video. It's kind of what I'm thinking. So for this Thursday, I think I want to do some pin organization with you guys. It's something I've been meaning to do for forever, and just it keeps on falling off the list. So we're going to put it right there. And then I also would like to open some pin mail, because I have a whole drawer of that. I actually have those planner books that I really wanted to go over, so I'm going to put planner book, or not planner book. No. Pin book. And then I'm actually considering, because the shorts are so, well, short, that I might incorporate a couple of those on Fridays or Wednesdays. Maybe Wednesday. Or maybe I'll go back and forth. But I want to do a pin back one. So I'm going to put that, I think, because I'm getting back into stuff this week. I have quite a bit going on. I'm going to do it the following week. And you'll learn more about that when we get there. I think I'm going to do a second organizing one, because it's going to take more than one video. Which gives me this one still here, which, well, let me open my drawer of like crazy amounts of mystery pens here. And we can do the backpacks. Let's do that. Okay, now the planning videos. So this one is going up probably tomorrow. So I'm going to put monthly / goals, which we will get to. Oh, and I just realized that it says New Year's Day down there. Yeah, since I renumbered, that doesn't really fit. We have the planner live, and then the 16th will be a weekly spread. The 23rd will probably also be a weekly spread. And then the 30th will probably be a monthly. I will link the creator of this kit down in the description, so if you really love this kit or this type of kit, you know where to find it. Now we're going to focus on goals here. So I want to do goals, and then the lower part I want to be to-dos. So my goals for this month are to get back on a schedule. So don't miss a video, grow by 15, and I don't want to have too many monthly goals. So I'm going to go with those two, and let's do a third one. I want to have all videos recorded 1 week before. That's with the exception of the plan with me is I can't really do those, like the way my brain works, I can't really do those too far out because so many things change and are in flux, especially for a new month, that having them really coincide with when I'm doing this just works better for me. So I just realized this. I had set these out because of these had been gifted to me by Sarah Jo Creates, and I think I'm going to go ahead and put one up here because I never know where to put them. we'll just put it up there. All right, and now I need a to-dos. I think that this blue will probably work okay, so I'm going to use that blue. This is from a Happy Planner book, if you were wondering. So I'm going to leave some space here in case I want to go back and add anything to the other. And there. We're going to go with that. All right, my to-dos for this, because I like checking things off, are going to be revamp my, what do they call it, like maybe a landing page for YouTube. My subscriptions. Oh, speaking of that, I have 3 months of the tea subscription that I got that I haven't opened because I've been waiting to do it on here and it just hasn't happened. I need to think about that. I want to, once a week, put up a pin Instagram post. I should probably pick a day to do that and just put it on here. Do I have more? Yes. So I should do another short, maybe here, but I don't know what I want to do yet. I'm going to leave that blank for right now, but just have it there. Let's see. Maybe if I do it on Fridays. So I've got that. Evaluate subscriptions, pin posts. The evaluate subscriptions is, I have a couple of subscriptions for kind of trying out things to do with YouTube, and some of them are working out great and some of them aren't. I was trying out vidIQ versus TubeBuddy, and I think I'm switching back to TubeBuddy because it's a little bit cheaper and I feel like it was working better for me. I have to evaluate what I need for next month. And then I'm just going to put week 1, week 2. I think I'm going to include this in week 1 because it's like a few days. So week 2, 3, and 4. That way I know when those weeks are done. Okay, so I think that's all I'm going to put on my to-do list for my YouTube channel. So I'm going to do a little bit of decorating now with some extra things that I have here.
Now that I'm looking back, I can see all the signs I tried to fill in the cracks that were spread in my mind, but I was all out of hope, lost in an endless maze. The emptiness had unfolded just like a void, but you broke the coldness somehow and lit up a flame. And ooh, I was done feeling hopeless, screamed out loud because it felt impossible in my bones, like getting blood out of the stone on my own. But you came.
All right, I'm going to call that good for the monthly spread, and let's move on to these pages. All right, I'm going to be doing this a little bit differently than I have in the past. I'm going to try and set it up a little differently anyhow. But over here, we're going to go over my New Year's resolutions, or whatever you want to call them. There's a great sticker over here that says New Year's resolutions. So I'm just going to put that right at the top. And I kind of wrote them all out on sticky notes here. So my I think word of the year will be health, because everything I'm doing kind of relates back to that. I know it's kind of been heavy on my mind at this time of year, and I'm not just talking about my personal health, I'm talking about my health with my relationships, the health of my YouTube channel, and it just kind of all felt like it went together. For YouTube, we'll start there because that's easy. My year goals are to continue learning, to make videos I love, continue to grow, and I think, because I don't want to have too many of them, my last one is to not get caught in FOMO. The fear of missing out, which comes into play with swaps, with pins, with so many things that are related to my channel. I realized this last year that sometimes I was buying things or doing things just because I didn't want to be left out. So I need to kind of keep it in check and make sure I'm doing things that are for me and not just because everybody else is doing them. Or I'm worried I'm going to miss this pen, or what if I really like this pen? It gets kind of ridiculous. From a health, like a physical health perspective, my goals are pretty simple. I need to lose 20% of my weight, which I did end up getting a food journal to help me with that and with helping me figure out the dietary stuff a little bit better. But there's that. I want to exercise at least 4 days a week. I'm putting it at 4. I mean, I want it to be actually higher because I know it's good for my mental health as well, but I'm going to do 4 because 4 seems doable. Bedtime and morning routines. It's kind of like mental health as well there. Take days off because I often kind of get caught up in everything and then I forget that it's okay for me to take a down day. I want to try and make sure I am sleeping a minimum of 8 hours. I think those are the main ones. Oh, I did have more. Sorry. They were on the other sticky note. So there is a book that I read a couple of years ago that talked about writing, just like stream of consciousness writing every morning, and how it actually helped the person lose weight and just generally feel better. And so I think I'd like to try that this year. Disney Kitty was talking about an app called 700 Words, I think, that I'm going to check out. So I'm going to put writing each morning. or journaling. Maybe journaling. I have also discovered that I am happier when I'm learning. So be that TED Talks or, YouTube courses or whatever. So pick something to learn each month. So I have those, and then these are kind of some miscellaneous, maybe money goals. We'll put money. So I want to be more intentional in my purchases. I know I can't do a no buy, but I want to look at what I have before I purchase something and make sure I'm using things up, because I can't tell you the number of things that I have never used up. Okay, you guys are going to laugh at me, but I should make a budget because I currently don't have one. Yeah, I know. It's bad. So my last section down here is going to be marriage and friendships. I guess I could put family too, like my kids. But I'm really more focused on these. My kids I have a really good rapport with, and I constantly work on that, where sometimes I forget about the just maintenance stuff that you really should be doing for a marriage or for friendships, because I get so caught up in the day-to-day stuff. So for my husband, I want to tell him something positive every day that he has done. And I also want to, sometimes I forget to, because he does things all the time. We both do. And I think you get in the habit of, you just expect that, and then you don't say thank you. Like, I don't thank him for taking out the garbage or, doing other little things. And I think that makes him feel underappreciated, and then it kind of spirals. So I want to make sure I put thank husband. Once a month, I want to either send an email, call, or something with a friend. Kind of a way of nurturing those relationships. And I think that's really all I have for there. Oh, I did have one other thing. I want to go on a real date with my husband every month. We haven't been on a date since before the whole shutdown thing happened. So it's been a while. It's really hard to date in current times. So I need to think out of the box to make sure that's happening, because I realized over this break, with the kids home all the time, there's no real me and him time. So we just have to put more thought into that. It's going to be hard for the winter months here, because it's not like, well, we can go outside, but I have some issues with that. Like if my face gets cold, then I get shooting pains in my face from my skin graft. So yeah, I will have to think outside the box. So, but need to put some effort in there. And for friends, I want to do something nice for them each month. Okay, So that's all I have for there. Now I'm going to go on to this side, which, let me find the sticker I want over here. So this area is going to be all about YouTube. So I'm just going to take one of these little YouTube girls. Oops. I guess she fell off too. Go back on. And I'm going to put her up here in the corner like that. And the first one is my current sub count. This helps me to really see where I am. And I can go back and kind of see how my growth is doing and stuff. So let's look what it is right now. Currently it's 565. I don't know that I have a best or worst video. I had put those down there thinking, well, maybe I could do that. My focus for the month is going to be on pins. I don't know if I have more of a focus than that, but that's the intent. And I think I'm going to put that whole 1 week before videos here again. And I'm going to leave that other one blank. Now over here I have some just like general things that I want to be able to do for the month. So I am going to, maybe I'll use these little stickers here. Where'd my tweezers go? There they are. So maybe I'll use these little silver ones, I think, if I can get them off. So I have Audible, and so every month I try to listen to a book. So book of the month. I haven't picked out this one. I've been on a biography kick. So I'm thinking about a Steve Jobs biography right now, or there were a couple other ones, but I can't remember what they were off the top of my head. I tend to do a lot of comedians' biographies, so we'll see. Book of the month. And I'm going to leave myself a line here to put that there. And then I'm going to give myself a declutter focus, because I would like to kind of, as a mental health thing, like, I just feel better when my space is clean. So my declutter focus is going to be my office area. So this I had kind of marked off for a quote of the month. I actually think I might put my, because I found it's easier to start doing my bedtime routine than my morning routine, because there's so many things that I want to add into the morning routine. So I'm going to put bedtime because that's kind of important right now. So PJs, teeth, wash face, and moisturize. And then, so my feet get really dry in the winter, so I'm going to put lotion on feet. Read 1 chapter. And that usually helps me to calm down for the night. We're going to start with that. We're going to see how it goes. I am going to take the morning routine off here. I had put down here that I was going to do a habit tracker, but I think I'm just going to have this area empty for the moment. I'll figure it out as we go. So that is everything for today. I hope you guys enjoyed that, and if you like this video, go ahead and give me a thumbs up, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button down there for more planning videos and Disney pin related videos. And until next time, I'll see you guys later.
Now that I'm looking back, I can see all the signs I tried to